Yes, I'm a little bit in the dark and out of focus, but behind me in focus is the My Texas Home Cypress Christmas tree. Oh my goodness. I'm showing it to you already open. We are going to be doing a review, but first I want to explain to you why I'm jumping in this way. We were not really anticipating that we were going to do a full review of this. Now, yeah, there. Ooh, look, it brightens me up real nice. There we go. We bought two types of Christmas trees from Walmart, not really understanding what it was that we were buying. Now, I saw this go viral last year, and I tried to get it last year, but it was sold out, never came back in stock. And I thought, all right, I'm going to check again this year. Well, it came in. I promptly ordered the 7.5 foot, which you can see, it goes up to the top of my bay window here. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we didn't do the unboxing or the assembly because it's 3 pieces. She falls right into place. This tree is like magic right before your eyes. I'm going to give you a detailed, oh, it's so pretty. A detailed review of how many lights it has and about the branch tips and things like that. But what really prompted me to make the video was that we also bought 2 BCP, which is like Best Choice products. Which is another very, very affordable Christmas tree from Walmart. But unfortunately, I feel a certain way about it. Now, we are going to plug that one in and show you the difference, and we're going to talk about the price and what's worth it. For just a few extra dollars, and I know for some people, I'm always hyper aware that for some people, $10 can be the difference of some groceries on your table for a few days. And especially at Christmas time, there's so many people out there who just cannot afford a Christmas tree, or they can't even afford the gifts that go under the tree for their children. So something like this is such a luxury. I just want to acknowledge that. But if you're saving your pennies and you're looking for an artificial Christmas tree that's going to last you for many seasons, versus going out and spending a lot of money on a real Christmas tree from Lowe's or the corner of the highway, wherever you buy them from, or if you go to a farm and have it cut down. I have my feelings about the sustainability of cutting down trees and having to dispose of them and all of that. Something like this, oh my goodness, look at the lights on it. It's absolutely gorgeous. This tree is gorgeous and it's worth it for the price. So I'm going to tell you the prices of all the different sizes. And if you're interested in this one, I want you to promptly get online. This is not a sponsored video. I want you to promptly get online and order it from Walmart before it goes out of stock, because this tree is gorgeous. Now, one person did a review and said, oh, you can't hang ornaments on it. And then I found another review that said you could. And I would say if you place your ornament in the right spot, you can absolutely hang even a heavy ornament on here. You can't really do it on the tip because she is very natural looking. This is just an incredible tree. There's so much to say. All of these tips are molded. I'm going to try to give you a closer look. It's like truly like a cypress. I mean, we have cypress trees all over our property. So I can tell you that these are just like your very rubbery, almost like something you'd buy at like Michael's or something for like an arrangement. But the pole inside has been like texture painted brown. So I'm going to turn you around in a second and give you a close-up look. But if you place your ornaments in here properly, there's some highlights where the branches sit in, where you can see, you know, where the flexibility comes from, where the arm is. And you can hide that. But overall, this tree is gorgeous. So I'm going to turn you around so you're not just looking at me. You get a better look at this tree. And then I'm going to show you the Better Choice product from Walmart and say, here's why. Here's the price difference. And here's why I think you need to get this tree while it's still in stock. So this tree is 7.5 feet and it has 500 warm LED lights. Now, these are not your typical incandescent type bulbs or even like your typical LED. These are more like the little fairy lights that are on like a little bit of a track. I really can't speak to what the longevity of this type of a light is. I think this might last a little bit longer than your basic incandescent lights. Now, again, speaking about the ornaments and how your ornaments would hang on here, if you have some very lightweight ornaments, you might be able to get them onto the tip. But if you just come in just a little bit, because this is where you really want your ornament to hang, is closer to the tip of the metal. So this will hold a very heavy ornament. Now, as I was saying, This is the top part. It comes in 3 pieces for $7.50. This has a little bit more of a narrow base to it where it just slides in. When you get down here to the second part, which is part B of the tree, you can see the hinged arms on it where, you know, it's a little bit more visible. But again, if you get your ornaments in here properly, you're never going to see that. Now, I envision this tree very natural setting as like an offering tree with like my dried candied fruits on it, icicles, glittery snowflakes, maybe some other types of branches that go in the bottom that have other berries on them. I have so many ornaments, you guys. I have these beautiful little owls, and oh, I can't wait to show you. I haven't celebrated Christmas in a few years, so this is so important to me. So let me tell you about the price of this tree. Now, this particular tree, again, is 7.5 feet, and it has 730 molded branch tips on it. Very, very realistic. Every single one is rubbery in feeling. They hang very naturally. There's no bottle brush filler. So if you look at a cypress tree like this in you know, nature, you're going to be able to look through and see the trunk. Now, it's not like bark. It is, like I said, a textured trunk. But wow, you're not focused on that when you look at this tree, you guys, for certain. Farmer John, while we're looking at this, what was the price on this tree again?
$189 plus tax.
$189 plus tax, you guys. Now, even for your smallest, junkiest tree at Lowe's, you're not going to get something so beautiful as this. It comes in numerous sizes, and we're just going to go ahead and post those prices and the sizes below for you. It will be easier that way.
I'll pop it on the screen for them.
Okay, we can do that. And then this has options as far as Steady Light or the Twinkle. And this Twinkle is almost perfect for me. Like, I love that firefly look, and I think that that's what this reminds me of. Oh my goodness, I am absolutely in love with my Texas house tree. This is absolutely gorgeous. So now we're going to plug in the BCP product so you can see what those look like. And I'm going to tell you why I think you should spend a few extra dollars, you guys. Let's go ahead and get that tree started now. Gorgeous. So now this is the Best Choice Products, or BCP it says on the box. This is a 6-foot pre-lit artificial slim aspen noble fir Christmas tree with 1,350 branch tips, but it only has 300 LED lights. Now this is where I have my problem. Now, if you look at the picture online here, it really does look very, very beautiful, and it got me, I'll tell you. Now, when it's all fluffed out, it does have the potential to almost look like this, but it really doesn't. Now, this isn't completely fluffed out, but how much did I say this one was, John?
$139.99.
$139. So for a $50 difference, you could have the cypress tree. Now, this does have the molded tips. It has some of the bottle brush in the back here, and I'm in my foyer here, so I'm trying to find good light for you. So I would say the amount of molded tips on this isn't bad, and if that $50 is going to mean the difference between you having a better Christmas tree or you putting dinner on your table for your family, I'm going to tell you every time you put that dinner on your table for everybody. But if you can afford $50 extra, you might not like the look of that sparse tree. People are calling it the Charlie Brown tree, but this one's kind of a little low-key Charlie Brown too, maybe. And otherwise, it doesn't look too fake. It's really not that bad. It's really not. This is a great tree. Again, if this is all you can afford, you guys, this is a great tree. And it does have light options. So we're going to plug it in now. I'm going to shut these other lights, and I'm going to show you what it looks like lit up. So we're back in cinematic mode, you guys. The foyer is a disaster. Okay, so now this has 2 light options, and honestly, and it has a crazy flashing mode. That kind of flashing can give you a seizure. You really don't want that. Now this is on steady. On this cinematic mode on the camera, it looks absolutely beautiful. Oh my goodness, it's brilliant and it's shining and the tree looks full. But you guys, it does not look this good in person. The light quality, it's almost, I don't even know what to say. It's very yellowish pink, almost got a pinkish tinge to it. So again, the cinematic mode makes it look gorgeous. And I keep saying, if this is all you can afford, nobody's going to judge you for it. Once it's full of ornaments, or even just a few ornaments, it's going to be perfectly acceptable for you to present gifts to your family under. And again, this is a 6-foot tree. Farmer John, you want to change some of those options? Okay, so there we have the multicolor, which really out of the two, I would say I like clear lights, but this multicolor is a very traditional multicolor option with green, blue, gold, and red. It's really not that bad. Let's see what the next option is, John. And then you have seizure mode. We don't want that. Oh my God, that's okay. We can stop that one now. We can stop that too. No one should ever really, those flashing lights are just awful. So then you have a flash between each one. And then does it offer fade or, oh my gosh, no, we don't. Okay, and then you're steady on.
No.
No.
Fades.
Oh, it's changing. No, it's changing color.
Yeah, it fades.
So look at that, you guys. It went. Can you go back to that?
This is
okay. So
the mode.
okay, so look at that, how the light changes. So your colors now go to a lavender and a lighter green and a lighter gold, and that's your more traditional colors again. Do Christmas trees, when you bring them out of the box, make you cough and sneeze and make your hands feel dirty, you guys? My goodness. This tree isn't bad for the money. It really isn't. But let's go from that. Now, will you put it back on steady clear? Okay, so there's steady clear. Again, I'm telling you, on this cinematic mode is much more beautiful on camera than it is in person, but it's not bad. Now we're gonna go into more detail.
Sorry.
And there he is, he's the tree himself. Wow. There is just something about this tree, you guys. Now I see why it went viral. This is back to the My Texas house. This tree is gorgeous, okay? So I'm going to tell you what happened for us. This tree just does not do it for me in person, you guys. I wish it looked like it does on the camera right now. But it's just, it doesn't put out the light to really highlight. If you're in the budget where you want to highlight your ornaments, this is not the tree for you. This is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, so we ordered 2 of those 6-foot trees and one of these in 7.5 foot, which was going to go in my family room. One of the 6-foot trees in my office here, and then a third one in the office, or in the foyer where you see the staircase. But when we lit up the first one, I thought, okay, this is acceptable for all of my little ornaments here in the office. But I'm like, it's just not going to be good enough for the foyer for what it is that I'm trying to do. I don't want to say that it's not good enough for everyone, because it's perfectly acceptable for many, many people. Then we turned this one on and my heart went pitter-patter. I just absolutely love this tree. So we're going to send back, we're returning the 2 Better Choice products back to Walmart. We are keeping, of course, the 7.5 foot tree. We ordered a second 7.5 foot tree for the foyer, and then we got a 9-foot tree for the family room in this one exactly. So coming up, stay tuned, you guys. We're going to do a full assembly for you of the 9-foot one, so you'll be able to see that one's going to be a little bit bigger. And then in another video, I'll show you how we decorate everything and all of my vintage ornaments that I'll be bringing out. Some of my ornaments are more than 50 years old. Some are more than 60 years old. So anyway, you guys, this is the My Texas House Cypress Christmas tree. 2 thumbs up. John gives it 2 thumbs up. We absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. And again, if you're interested in this tree, get onto Walmart now, because it's going to go out of stock very, very soon. I think for the price, which we're going to again list for you, even the prices of the other tree, we're going to put and the details of that one in the description below. But this one is a winner. Gets a thumbs up from me. It's almost the holiday season, you guys. Don't wait too long. See you in the next video.